I think LeBron came through this fight. He won 11 rounds of the 12, but the 12th round he lost. Talking about Brian Windhorst. Brian Windhorst is likable, lovable, cuddly. Like everybody, like, oh, leave Wendy alone, dog. He ain't doing nothing but sitting in the suit just telling you what LeBron used to do, right? But then LeBron went there and said, basically, the quote of, like, this dude who's saying he's my best friend going around here talking about, like, we're besties. That's kind of weird to me. What do y'all think about the LeBron Windhorst layer?
Go ahead, because I'll follow you.
I was talking to Jay about this earlier. I'm like, this is where I feel like both of them are doing things out of character. And I get LeBron on most of the stuff he was saying. I agree with him, and I know why he's coming from that standpoint. But Windhorst is the same guy that you said from early in your career. This is the guy that knows me better than everybody because he's been following him way before he even got into the league. Windhorst is always the same person who's always like on LeBron's side. He don't never really, even if he disagrees, he doesn't really ever say anything that throws him under the bus. Like, he's always team LeBron. So the one guy that is always riding for you, that's not the guy you throw under the bus. That's not the guy you do that to. Blaze, even if you don't agree, you don't do that to him.
Only two people know what their real relationship is.
The two of them.
LeBron and Wendy. Right? And Wendy has rode that whole LeBron bus all the way to a lot of money and superstardom and a spot on TV every single day.
Facts.
What if they were never, ever that close?
That's
what if that shit was all a figment of everybody's imagination and just a made-up story?
Let me just say this. That's fine. If the moment Wendy says something crazy, then I'm all for LeBron doing that.
Well,
but
LeBron
just like never said nothing about him.
Whatever that was that LeBron was referencing, maybe it sounded crazy to him. Maybe that was it. And he's like, fuck it, I'm going to clear the decks on everything right now. I don't even know this dude.
I think Brian saw the opportunity when Brian was 18, 17, and he was like 25, 24, and saw the opportunity. And LeBron saw the opportunity to get his first little infiltrator in the ESPN to spin my stories. And so once Brian started critiquing him, that's probably when the legs got cut off.
Yeah,
so
I think there's a relationship there, and I just think he wanted to kind of like check Windhorst, like, you can't speak for me. You know, we're not as close as you make it seem to be. So I think it was more so LeBron putting it out there like, okay, yeah, we have a relationship, but it's not on no bestie relationship. You can't speak for me.
He gave him a career.
He said it like that.
He gave him a career.
Yeah. He didn't say it like that. It was kind of weird to me. What
LeBron is telling us is that he doesn't have a relationship with Windhorst. That's what that's telling me. Because even if it's tangentially, even if one of our crew said something about me, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's my man. Maybe we got to talk about it and figure this out. He was like, that I don't even know this dude. That's what he was saying. He was like, this dude's not in my circle. And he was making that really clear. That was that message behind the message.
I think what was clearer than even that clear message was like, yo, Windhorst and I, like, that's a little different than y'all see it. Because using the word weird is kind of like, you're putting me out there if I'm Windhorst. That's not the flavor. Yeah. I think what LeBron, and I'm not going to lie, I swear, it feels like LeBron is going through this. He's been LeBron. He's never complained about this shit. He's been passive-aggressive as you have to be. But look, everyone that I know that has that level of platform that actually communicates and connects with their audience. Because you got to remember, there's some people who are passive aggressive too. They just don't give a fuck about us enough that they show it. Yeah. Like, all right, and I'm not calling them out in a bad way, but like Jay-Z doesn't have like a real social platform and all that. You know why? Because he don't want to tell you how he really feel. So he's like, why do it? So like, because if I do it, I'm gonna sooner or later either be passive aggressive or direct, and y'all ain't gonna like direct, right? So he doesn't do it. But I know Jay-Z somewhat, and let's just say that y'all need to hear some of these opinions, but he's like, nah, I'm gonna be Jay-Z. So the point is, LeBron has been LeBron. Think about this, 22 years playing basketball, what has he done wrong? Zero. Nothing. Okay? So then he's like, I protected people. I let people say whatever they want. Never check Stephen A. Skip Bayless had a career start, go to the climax, end, and I still didn't check Skip Bayless. And y'all think it's because it's race. No, because I don't give a fuck. Yeah. But when you talk about the thing that I do give a fuck about, it's not even basketball. It's I'm a father. a guy who didn't have a father, with a son that's playing in the league. Name the next one. Name the one before me. Go ahead. Okay. You gonna go there? All right. This is what's gonna happen now. Since y'all want to make it all about the GOAT, y'all want to make it all about basketball and all that shit, fuck all that. I don't care about none of that no more. Forget that Jordan reputation. Forget that niceness. Forget that. You know what? I'm better than you, and I'm gonna show you why you ain't shit. So that's what you get. Bye-bye, Stephen A. Smith. Then he goes to the next one. Oh, Brian Windhorst, you built yourself up a little bit, but I heard a couple things you said that I ain't say, but you ran with it because of our association. Bye-bye. So all these things have been redefined. And if you've ever been somebody who's like, I'm going to suck it up for a minute while I get used to this place, new to this place.
I ain't want to break your moment, but that was crazy.
Break that shit.
For a whole minute.
Break that shit. For a whole minute. Hey, you can be running for 99-yard touchdown. You're like, nah. You say you sucked it up.
And you were cooking. You was cooking.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to break it, but it was crazy.
You were
But I was cooking. But I think he really had that redefining moment.
Which means LeBron crashed out too.
Well,
No.
They both crashed out.
That means LeBron is saying, no more nice guy.
Right.
We can handle this like gentlemen.
Yeah.
This is what I always
Crashing
tell.
out don't mean bad all the time, though. Crashing out means
No,
I'm going
I've
all
never seen
in.
a good crash. Don't try to
You
play that
already
out.
said that part of it you didn't agree with. But you said the first thing is 11 rounds he was winning, but the 12th you feel like he lost.
Oh, no. I don't mind this Windhorst thing. I was saying it for the public at large. Me, he won all rounds. Let me finish this. Let me say this. When you redefine yourself, because I've been in that position before, I've been like, look, dog, I'm really nice. I handle stuff like a gentleman should. But I can get into gangster shit, and you won't like the results, and me either. So that's why I don't get in gangster shit because I know I'm gonna win. I don't get into it because I know the mix of what winning and losing gonna look like. Yeah. I get you, you're gonna get me, right? Yeah. So I'm like, I don't do gangster shit because we both gonna lose. That's why I do gentleman shit. But LeBron's like, oh, since you already going on air saying I never could be your GOAT, I can't win. Well, let's get into some gangster shit. And that's what this is.
It was a complete LeBron reset.
Yes.
That's what it was. He was saying, okay, now McAfee is my man on ESPN. So that's who you can count on, just like Aaron Rodgers does. He also cleared the air on his relationships. He said he wasn't tight with Windhorst. He said he and Kobe weren't tight for most of their careers. And he said he and Jordan don't have a relationship. So what he's saying is, I'm a man all amongst myself. Me and my crew got our own thing. We are doing it our own way, and I can pick and choose who I deal with and who I can't. So if he's not dealing with Michael Jordan, he sure don't give a shit about Stephen A. Smith. Right. If he wasn't hanging with Kobe, he sure don't care about Brian Windhorst.
Right. I'm glad he said that. No one chooses football. Football chooses you.
It's so crazy people still stuck in Patrick Mahomes in the offense. I'm like, do you see these numbers? This is Marcellus Wiley on the rocks.